Today I'm going to be talking to you about maybe the one thing which is stopping you achieve your dreams and goals. That's right, today I'm talking about how we can actually let go and dissolve the one thing which may be getting in the way of achieving your goals and dreams. You see, many people I interact with online and also my one-to-one clients, they have these wonderful big dreams and goals, and I'm sure you do as well. Whether that be in your health, your relationships, your career, your finances, literally anything from the inside of you to the external world. You have dreams and goals, but you may not be hitting them. You may not be achieving them and succeeding because of that. So what is the one thing which may be getting in the way to your success? Here's what it really is all about, because if you can imagine in your mind, if you have a goal and dream which you haven't quite achieved, and maybe it's big and bright and bold, exactly this huge, wonderful dream, but when you think about it in your mind, maybe you have a bit of doubt, maybe a bit of scarcity, maybe some overwhelm when you think of that goal or dream. Now that could be the one reason as to why you're not achieving your goal or dream. Because if you've got overwhelm, or if you have fears or doubts, or maybe that thought, maybe I'm not worthy of getting that dream or goal, maybe it's too much for me to ask, what if I fail? If you have that energy attached to it, that thought, that feeling, which when you think of that goal holds you back, or maybe when you think about it, it's like an away from, that you think, well, there's more fear, doubt, and scarcity as I think about that goal compared to maybe the benefits of it. Or even if there's just 5 or 10% of that fear and scarcity or overwhelm, that's going to be huge when it comes to achieving that goal or the lack of achieving that goal. So if you can put it into a context, I had a client once who wanted to earn quite a few thousand per month. I think it was in around the near figures of around $25,000. And whenever he thought of that goal or dream, he thought, I really want this, Joseph, but when I think about it, it just seems too big for me. It seems like I'm looking up at it and I don't know how to get there. It's just too big and too overwhelming. Now, if you have that type of energy, no matter if you put it in any context in terms of your dreams and goals, you will just feel as if that's very hard, and the chances are you're going to self-sabotage yourself because that scarcity and doubt's going to hold you back. And that is where the big issues come into play. So you could be right here, but if your goal or dream is pretty big, that's too much of a big leap. You're going to see it really big and think, maybe this is too much for me. Maybe I don't have the ability. Maybe I don't deserve this. Maybe there's this fear and doubt and overwhelm is just too big for me to handle. So what we have to do, no matter what goal or dream you have, is to break things down. Because if you go and attempt to get that goal and fail, the chances are you're going to give up, or you're going to feel like, I don't feel that confident in it at the very least. So what we must do is create some intermediate steps between here and where you are right now. So you may think, in the example of the money, whether it's 25,000 here, you might think, well, what's something closer that if I achieved would give me more confidence and motivation, and also a knowingness that will allow me to go on to the next level. So it could be maybe $2,000 a month. That might be your sweet spot. That might be the thing which makes you feel better about getting that goal. So now we've got this goal right here, where you are here, but now we've got another step, which if you achieve, and the chances are you're more likely to achieve that in a shorter period of time and feel more comfortable with it, you will begin to experience that satisfaction, that knowingness, and that confidence. So then you create another step, and then another step, until you actually achieve that end goal. It's all about creating those micro steps, because many people in the world see people succeeding and we perceive them as big leaps, but really we don't know the hard work and the small steps that they put into their whatever goal it is, whatever dream it is, But those small steps make the difference. So don't worry about the big goal right now because that's too overwhelming. Create smaller goals which you can then build up that confidence and that self-belief. That will let go of the overwhelm, the self-sabotage, the worry, the doubt, the fear, because you're actually attaining things you believe you can do, which will then allow you to grow to the next level, the next level. I mean, think about this as a metaphor. Say you're in a hot tub, and you're in this hot tub and it's just very comfortable water, maybe body temperature, where you just feel nice and warm. But your goal would be to get into this real big hot tub, which is very hot. If you were just to leave this hot tub where you presently are and go to the big one, the chances are it's going to be too hot for you to handle. So what do? You create other hot tubs which are getting progressively warmer and warmer so your body can actually adjust to that temperature. That means you're hopping from one to another, continuously getting warmer and hotter, which will allow you to eventually hit the end goal of the hot tub. Now, it sounds like a strange metaphor, but if we apply that into your goal, you're going to be able to find that slow, gradual learning period of growth that allows you to achieve each goal, each step along the way. In turn, it will let go of the self-sabotage, the fears, doubts, and worries. You see, it's all about just programming your mind to focus on the next thing that you can do, which will give you more satisfaction, more security in achieving that goal to then go to the next one. When I set out, I didn't have a goal to get my present following, so like 250 downloads every month. That wasn't my goal. I was expecting maybe 10, maybe 20. Then I was thinking, I mean, some of those were probably going to be my family members as well. But then I was thinking, well, I actually hit that. I got like a few hundred. And my next goal was 500. Because I thought if I can do a few hundred, I can definitely do 500. And then it was 1,000. And then it was 25,000. And now it's pretty unlimited because the belief of my previous goals was fulfilled. It caused me to actually go bigger and bolder and actually do it in a way that actually feels good. So I think that's going to be a great tip to let go of self-sabotage whilst achieving your goals and dreams. Now, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe. I think it should be I think it's around here maybe. I'm almost getting it right now, so probably around here. If you're listening to this on the app, go ahead and leave a review if you're enjoying my work, because it just means I can then invest more time and money into making it better and better, but I just want to make sure that everyone's enjoying it. So go ahead and leave a review on the App Store. And I just want you to achieve your goals. So just find out the small steps that you can do right now, which will allow you to grow into getting that big dream of yours. Still have it in your mind, still keep it, but create the steps in between, because those small steps will create perceived big leaps. Have the most wonderful day, and I look forward to speaking to you very soon. Many thanks and goodbye.